everyone, you're welcome once more to NEPH. If you're new to the channel, you're highly welcome. Feel free to subscribe to this channel and share the link of the channel to some student of yours or even a family member that needs to improve his math. So today we have a problem on what? Derivation of proportion. Once you want to do math, you want to always identify every problem that you have, okay, before you go about solving the problem. The question says if what x is directly proportional to what y, and 1 over y is directly proportional to z, how does what x varies with what z? So we have x varying with what z, okay, that's the idea. And we can see that this variation and this variation, something connects them, which is what y. Okay, now since y connects them, we want to solve this in such a way that we put in constants on both what variations and substitute one into another one, so that's what we have x and y alone in the new expression. So how do we do that? Now for this we have x directly proportional to y, can be written as x. This changes to equals to, and we use a constant to multiply with y. Alright? Now for this other part, we have 1 over y is proportional to z. So we can say 1 over y is equals to what? Now we are also going to put a constant. Let's use n, multiply with z. Now that we have gotten this, now I'll be able to make y subject here and substitute into this because we want to see that we have what? X and z here and not y. So let's make y subjects here. So to make y subject, first of all, I want to cross multiply. So 1 times 1 is 1, which is equals to what? We have y times this, so we have y multiplied by nz. Okay, now to make y subject, all I need to do is I'm going to divide both sides by n multiply z, n multiply z. So you see that this is going to cancel this, so we are left with what? We are left with just y, which is equals to what? 1 multiplied by n multiplied by z. Okay, you can also write this as what? 1 over what? N multiply 1 over what? Z. Okay, now that we have gotten that, all we need to do is we want to carry this value and put in place of y here, so that we know that y is off in this expression and we're left with just x and z. Okay, so let's do that. So I'm going to have x is equals to, remember we have k. Now instead of y, we are going to input all this. So we have y becomes, we have 1 over what? N multiplied by what? We have 1 over what? Z. Okay, so x is going to be k times 1 is k divided by what? N multiplied by what? 1 over what? Z. Now that we've been able to get this expression, we can now know how x varies with what? Z. And how do we know that? Now, what we want to understand is k and n, both of them are what? Constants. Okay, since both of them are constants, I can introduce a new constant by saying x is equals to, let's use the new constant to be c. So c represents k divided by what? N. So this new constant multiplied by what? We have 1 over what? Z. Okay. Now that we've gotten this, okay, we can now change the expression back to what? Variation. So since x is equals to this, we can say x, okay. If I put the sign of variation, we can now remove the constant c. So x varies, okay, inversely as what? Z. Okay. Since we have 1 over, we can say x, okay, varies. Okay, this varies, and we have 1 over, so we say inverse. Okay, so what? Z. So how does x vary with y is, x varies inversely with what? Z. So that gives us a simple solution to this simple problem in maths. Okay, So I would like you to hit the like button, do well to subscribe to this channel and share this video to somebody. I'll see you guys in my next one. Take care.